Welcome back to the Atlas Masterclass. It's night 2 of our Argentinian journey and we're going to make a really delicious dish. So of course, being Argentina, we had to have beef on the menu. So we've got some diced beef that we're going to cook as some skewers and we're going to serve it with a different style of chimichurri. So you've got a similar base. And then what we're going to do though is once the grill pan or if you've got a barbecue, use your barbecue. If not, grill plate. If not, fry pan, whatever you'd like to use. We're actually going to touch the parsley on there at the end, giving it a little bit of a cook, or maybe hopefully a little bit of a burn, but not overcooking the parsley, so it's still got that sort of raw characteristic. And then what we'll do is we'll chop it all up and it's going to go through the chimichurri. On the skewer as well, we're going to be putting some red onion and also some green capsicum. And then at the end, all the little off-cut sort of pieces, these smaller pieces of the center, same with the capsicum, I'm going to cook on here as well, and we'll chop those up through the chimichurri, just bulking it out and giving it, it's going to be more of a sauce and also that paste-like with all that beautiful flavor of parsley, red onion, capsicum in there. And then we've got some radish that we cut into small battens, and then we're going to slice some orange, so take the skin off and slice it. So this dish here is finished, and this is our salad on the side. And then if you want to put a little bit of olive oil on top and some salt, that will work really nicely. Otherwise, just such simple salad, radish and orange, but it's so stunning together all of those flavors. And then we'll get into making our skewers. So for the skewers, we'll get our beef. So we'll go beef, got a bit of red onion. And when we put them on, it will look like, we sort of want to make it look like we're not absolutely jamming it on. So you want to give a little bit of space between them. And it will just help with the cooking of it. And it will also help just sort of let it cook up nicely, and then it will be absolutely delicious. So just keep getting these ready. And for our vegetarians, what we're going to do next is we're going to do the same, but we've got some other vegetables also. So we've got some chopped zucchini, and then we've also got some cut up eggplant. So two extra ingredients, and then you're going to go the red onion and the green capsicum as well, and just have a bit of fun with how you want to build these in any sort of order. And once again, I will just be cooking them all together on the same grill, but if you're cooking for vegetarians, make sure you're mixing, not mixing all the meat with the veg. There we are. So we've got our fabulous skewers there. So there's plenty of stuff. So if you want to build a couple of extra, you absolutely can. And now what we'll do is we're going to put them on here, pour a little bit of oil on them, and we'll start the cooking process. So just use a bit of neutral oil, whether it's a grapeseed, which I love, or some canola oil. Just want to really, maybe a sprinkle of salt as well. There we are. And now we'll just mix some of this stuff too. This is just on the side. Just making sure some of that oil's over them. So this is a really good dish. If you've got a barbecue outside, just go for it. One suggestion is, if you are going to cook on the barbecue, would be to soak the skewers in some water. We'll add about an extra 10 minutes to getting the preparation right, but you just won't, you're just less likely to burn the skewers. But on a grill pan or in a fry pan, you should definitely be fine with that. And then what we'll do is we're just going to cook away. And then once this is coming off, I'm going to give the parsley a quick chop it with some of the red onion and also the green capsicum, fold it through the sauce, and then I'm ready to serve. So now we've got our beautiful skewers already. They're just glistening, and you can take those off and go straight onto the plate. And then the same for our vegetarian one. So you just want to make sure they're cooked, especially the eggplant. If the zucchini's got a little bit of bite still in it, that's absolutely fine. And now I'm just going to put just all this stuff into the middle of the grill. And that's going to be the last minute sear. And now with the parsley, just a touch of the chimichurri oil just to, so it doesn't stick. And you just want to quickly sort of grill the parsley. Obviously, if you've got a really nice hot barbecue, that's when this technique works really, really well. If not, you just get a bit of a sort of softer cook. Seems quite strange to sort of grill a herb, but you know, if you get it right and get that color through it, while still keeping it a lot raw. So you're sort of getting that little bit of burnt color like that, and then that's it. Now we'll just chop that up. And that's going to be so, so tasty. And what that's really doing is just giving another, you know, really another element to the dish of flavour. Obviously for our meat eaters, you would have the flavour of the meat. For vegetarians, you know, you have the oil that's left on the grill plate or barbecue. And it just gives another little dimension to the parsley, something that it's a nice sort of point of difference, I think, for this dish. And something that, you know, we took some inspiration from some Argentinian chefs doing this style of cooking. So now we go straight into our chimichurri base. And then next we'll take these off as well. Need a little bit of this, so I don't need too much. And now this is just hand chopping. And once again, just more of that grill flavour, you know, delicious vegetables on the grill, especially onions, always a absolute classic. Really roughly chop it. Give it a really good mix. So grilled chimichurri. Look at that, just, oh, delicious. So really, you know, nice flavoursome, super simple, something that I'm sure if you like this technique, you'll be able to make again. So it's a really great technique, folding that onion and the capsicum through. So you've got some, you know, garlic in here, as well as some capers, and then you've got, you know, a touch of chili, and then you're just mixing it through. Of course, those pumpkin seeds will add a bit of crunch, and, you know, be quite generous with that dressing. You know, it's what it really makes it. It's, you know, it's great barbecue food, something that's really awesome for this, you know, beautiful, stunning weather that we're experiencing in Melbourne. And, you know, it's time for us to enjoy another Atlas Masterclass dish.